Hello, RoboCuppers. Welcome to the opening ceremony of the RoboCup 2021 worldwide, the first online opening ceremony in RoboCup's 25 years history. I'm Changjiu Zhou from Singapore, a general co-chair of RoboCup 2021. I'm also a RoboCup trustee and the president of RoboCup Asia Pacific RCAP. I'm honored to co-chair the opening ceremony with Professor Flavio, trustee and general co-chair of RoboCup 2021. As you know, RoboCup 2021 is a fully remote event with RoboCup competitions, symposium, and activities taking place all over the world. About 2,000 participants, 316 teams from 42 regions have registered to take part in RoboCup 2021. We would like to thank everyone in our RoboCup community for having put in tremendous efforts for making this event possible. There are too many people to name individually, but here is a big thanks to the RoboCup 2021 organizing committee, RoboCup trustee, exec members, TC and OC members, and all the people within the individual leagues who made this event possible. We would like to thank all our sponsors and partners from RoboCup 2021. Now, please join me to welcome Professor Luca Iocchi, General Co-Chair of RoboCup 2021, Vice President of RoboCup Federation, to introduce RoboCup 2021 sponsors. Luca, please.
Hello, everybody. It's very important for us to thank our global sponsors. And so our global sponsor, MathWorks, SoftBank Robotics, Festo, and JP Morgan. And let me say that these sponsors really share with us the RoboCup goals and the RoboCup spirit in the development of AI and robotics research through scientific competitions. So they provide a lot of support to our teams, to the organization of the competitions, and in general to the development of RoboCup. So it's really a pleasure for us to collaborate with them, and we thank them again. And also, we'd like to acknowledge the effort of our global partners, the IEEE Robotics and Automation Society, that is hosting also a technical committee on RoboCup. Underline is hosting this online event, and Spring with our partner for the RoboCup Symposium. And also their support is very important for us, in particular to improve the dissemination of RoboCup results. And let me conclude saying that all the sponsors have virtual booths, both in the underlying platform and in Gather Town. So I invite all of you to visit their booths, talk with them, and also get involved in the many initiatives that they are proposing for RoboCup. So thanks again to all the sponsors, and enjoy RoboCup 2021. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Luca. So now let's welcome Professor Peter Stone, General Chair of RoboCup 2021 and the President of RoboCup Federation, for a welcome speech. Peter, please.
RoboCup colleagues around the world. The first official international RoboCup event occurred 25 years ago at the IROS 1996 conference in Osaka, Japan. Called pre-RoboCup because the first full RoboCup was slated to launch the following year at the 1997 𝐎𝐻𝐾𝐽 conference in Nagoya, the CM United team, created by myself and my PhD advisor, Manuela Veloso, was the only non-Japanese entry in the soccer simulation competition, which was the only event that year. Back then, I was a mid-career PhD student at a time when AI was not nearly as hot as it is now. I had been inspired by the work of Alan Mackworth's robot soccer research introduced in his paper called On Seeing Robots from 1993, and had the good fortune of having a very supportive and open-minded PhD advisor who encouraged me to follow my interests, even if they were somewhat unconventional. At the same time, a group of Japanese researchers, including Hiroaki Kitano, Minoru Asada, Itsuki Noda, and several others, had the vision of creating a robot soccer league to inspire AI research after the long-standing challenge of defeating the human chess champion was met, which, as it turns out, was imminent. It occurred in May of 1997, just a few months after pre-RoboCup. Kitano articulated the RoboCup challenge that we all know well as creating a team of humanoid soccer players that can defeat the World Cup champion on a real soccer field by the year 2050. This vision inspired my early research on AI planning and machine learning in multi-agent systems, and has continued to inspire my research and that of my students in these areas, as well as on robot learning throughout the years. Beyond my own story, RoboCup has inspired hundreds of conference papers, journal articles, and PhD theses, master's theses, undergrad theses over the years, and has served as the entry point to AI and robotics for thousands of successful researchers and developers. It has also motivated the creation of many follow-on research competitions. If, or when, we meet the 2050 challenge, RoboCup will claim its place in the series of AI better than people landmarks that now includes checkers, chess, poker, Jeopardy, Go, and a growing number of other domains. However, unlike any of these prior landmarks, soccer is a real-time, multi-agent, partially observable, physical game that requires very different technological methods and advances. It thus remains a very current challenge and is poised to continue to play a large role in the future of AI research. I am proud to be speaking to you now, both as the president of the RoboCup Federation and as the general chair of RoboCup 2021. Today, the RoboCup community, all of you who are listening, consists of thousands of people around the world who are passionately committed to advancing the state-of-the-art in AI and robotics research through research competitions. In addition to soccer, it includes RoboCup Rescue, RoboCup at Home, RoboCup Industrial, and RoboCup Junior, all very important parts of the RoboCup initiative. This ceremony marks the opening of our annual competitions and symposium, which is the focal point of our community's interaction. While of course we all wish we could be together in person, I'm proud of how our community has rallied together to make the very best of a challenging situation. Every one of the RoboCup leagues will be hosting a competition of some sort, either in simulation or with teams streaming robot behaviors from their own labs, or even by deploying robots in each other's labs. I joined Changjiu in extending a huge thank you to all of you who are making this possible. Far too many people to name. Some of the competitions have already begun, and the symposium posters and talks are available in GatherTown. I've been happy to see some of you there already and look forward to meeting many of you over the next few days. In between working on your code, I hope you'll all take the time to catch up with each other, make new friends, and participate fully in the symposium, which will kick off with an exciting keynote speech by Dieter Fox in just a few minutes. Before concluding, I must acknowledge that we had planned to be together during these days in Bordeaux, France. Back at pre-RoboCup in 1996, one of the people I didn't yet mention, but who played an important role in the discussions, was Dominique Duhaut. He had an early small-sized team and later served as general chair at the second RoboCup in 1998 in Paris. I must thank Dominique and the rest of the Bordeaux local organizing committee for the efforts they put in to host RoboCup first in 2020, which we had to cancel, then in 2021, which we had to move fully online. And now the local organizing committee have graciously agreed to continue their efforts by planning to host RoboCup 2023 in Bordeaux. You'll hear momentarily from Olivier Ly with a preview. While everyone in the community surely looks forward to getting back together in person in 2022 in Thailand, which we'll hear more about in the handover ceremony on Monday, and then in 2023 in France, I'm confident that RoboCup 2021 will be a memorable and successful event for all of you. May the best teams win.
Thank you, Peter. As what Peter just mentioned, RoboCup 2023 will be held in Bordeaux, France. So now let's welcome Professor Olivier Ly, General Co-Chair of RoboCup 2023, to deliver a speech. Oliver, please.
Thank you. Many thanks, Changjiu. I'm so glad to be here in front of you, dear all. Of course, our team, and in particular Dominique Zhou and myself, would have been very, very happy to welcome all of you in Bordeaux today. But at the same time, it's amazing to see how all our community has come together in such a short time to set up this exceptional event. I mean, the RoboCup 2021. Huge congratulations to the organizing team, who were able to drive and put all of this in place. Huge congratulations to the entire RoboCup community, who imagined how to do this in each league. I know it's such an heavy work now. It shows how strong, how efficient, and enthusiastic our community is. We will meet again in Thailand next year, indeed, and good luck to our Thai colleagues for the organization. And for our part, we look forward to seeing you in 2 years in Bordeaux. Come and bring your friends. Thank you.
Emportés par la foule qui nous traîne, nous entraîne, écrasés l'un contre l'autre, nous ne formons qu'un seul corps. Et le flot sans effort nous pousse enchaîner l'un et l'autre, et nous laisse tous deux épanouis, enivrés et heureux. Entraînés par la foule qui s'élance et qui danse, une folle farandole, nos deux mains restent soudées. Et parfois soulevés, nos deux corps enlacés s'envolent, et retombent tous deux épanouis, enivrés et heureux. Je suis emporté au loin et je crispe mes poings maudissant la foule qui me vole l'homme qu'elle m'avait donné que je n'ai jamais retrouvé.
Okay, very nice video. As you can see, we will see everyone, welcome everyone in 2 years' time in Bordeaux, France. Well, RoboCup is all about the people, just like what Peter mentioned. Through your participation, I hope you will forge friendships and make friends, make connections, both within your leagues and across leagues, that will last beyond this RoboCup season. As members of RoboCup family, we are truly a global family. A big thank you to our sponsors, partners, members of the organizing committee, RoboCup trustees, execs, TC and OC members, volunteers, and all our participants for making this event possible. This is the end of RoboCup 2021 opening ceremony. Thank you. Have fun.
Technical progress in the 4 RoboCup soccer leagues: small size, middle size, standard platform, and humanoid. In the small size league, one of the challenges is building the robot hardware within strict size constraints and detecting and tracking the robots with an overhead camera in real time based on the colored markings on the robots. The global view of the complete field is passed to an off-board computer which aims at generating sophisticated teamwork strategies in the form of efficient positioning and passing. Remote control commands are then sent wirelessly to the robots with no human involvement. Complex action sequences emerge in real time in response to the behaviors of the different opponents, such as this 4-way pass. Today, robots in the small size league move very quickly and deal with high ball velocities. They precisely manipulate the ball in 3 dimensions, on fields and in teams of increasing size. In the middle size league, robots of larger size are constructed by the teams with onboard computation, actuation, and sensing. In this league, the robots manipulate a regulation-sized soccer ball on a larger field. Like in all the leagues, the robots are fully autonomous. As the league evolved, walls on the field were removed, colored markings around the field were removed, and omnidirectional cameras were banned. Distributed state assessment was accomplished via inter-robot communication, and localization relies on accurate motion models. The teams devise efficient, robust, multi-robot path planning algorithms with vision-based obstacle avoidance. The level of play has increased to the point that since 2007, the league champion has played an annual demonstration game against human players. Sony's support of RoboCup by making the 4-legged robots available to researchers offered the opportunity for teams to focus on locomotion, vision, localization, and teamwork algorithms using a standard hardware platform. One technical challenge in this league is defining fine motor skills that precisely manipulate an object given uncertain sensor information with articulated bodies. Frame-based motion sequences enable precise and effective control. Teams develop localization algorithms capable of addressing the challenges of sensitive cameras with limited fields of view, ambiguous landmarks, occasional repositioning of the robots, and the need to actively decide whether to focus on the ball or the landmarks. As IBOs became unavailable, the league transitioned to the Now robots from Aldebaran. Biped locomotion and upright kicking became a primary technical focus, still on a standard robot platform. RoboCup has had a long-standing commitment to fostering the development of humanoid robots. At first, simply standing and kicking was an ambitious challenge. Today, teams of small-sized humanoids play in fast-paced games, and researchers continue to advance the state-of-the-art in teen and adult-sized robots, where mechanical and power challenges abound. Overall, in RoboCup, thousands of researchers from more than 40 countries are engaged in developing teams of autonomous robots towards RoboCup's specific long-term challenge of beating the human World Cup champions by the year 2050.
I have an announcement to make. Our first RoboCup Symposium keynote by Professor 𝐑𝐫𝒔𝒔 will start at 2 p.m. UTC. It's about 5 minutes from now. The keynote will be on the underline main stage, the same place here. All are welcome. See you soon. Thank you.